guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to £5 5 shops, where I devote £5 and I visit 5 different shops to see how much of the prepping foods we can get for our £5. The whole idea of this challenge, guys, is to show you really how much you can save over the course of the time with just as little as £5 a week. So in this week, guys, I went to Aldi, and I must say that unfortunately Aldi is not really one of my favorite supermarkets. I do have one, it's approximately 35 minutes away. It is very, very large. However, I find the selection of the long-term sort of prepping foods is very, very limited. They concentrated more of sort of the middle of Aldi type thing. So nonetheless, guys, the Aldi was on my list of supermarkets to go. So let's get through what I have. So guys, the total of my shop was £4.93, and as you know, I'll try to get to this as close as possible. So first thing I've got on my shopping list was 75p. This is the lasagna sheet. I normally buy pastas, I normally buy rices. However, I also think it's a very good idea to have lasagna sheets. They're basically as a pasta sheets. However, I always find that for anybody who worries about having the bugs in their pastas and stuff, chances are they're very not likely to pick your lasagna sheets to make a home out of, because they're quite densely packaged, and especially then if you package them in an airtight container or box, they'll sit there for a very, very long time. And I am partial to lasagnas, so I think it's a really good price still. 75p, it's half a kilo. Right, next thing, guys, I've picked up, which I haven't done on any of my other previous little prepping challenges, it's some rice pudding. Okay, I haven't tried the Aldi's ones, but 25p, that sounds like a good idea. It's got a lot of sugar there. It's got, 160 calories for half a can, which is pretty good. So if we're talking about the bulkiness and kind of sweet thing, I think it's a really good prepping item to have. Date-wise, we're talking about the February 26th, and of course we know that many items will sit there in the tin for years past that date. So anyway, 2 of those. Next thing, guys, on my list, I picked up one of the pasta sauces, and they are a par with everybody else at 47 pence. Or shall I say, actually, everybody else doing the Aldi price match. So it is the same price pretty much, isn't it, all the supermarkets. And this one doesn't taste that bad. So 47p, it was that. Next thing, okay, again, probably one of the pricier things on the list. This one was 69p. So mixed beans in water. Again, guys, we know as a preppers, beans and rice, it's complete protein. So it's very advisable that you stock up on beans. And this is the whole variety of beans. It's quite profound. If you look outside Aldi, in Aldi, I haven't seen a lot of like a cheap tins there. So I end up picking one of those. But because they're mixed, I think it's not too bad of a price. So I've got one of those. Right, another thing, I've picked up a lemon juice. They are 44 pence, and this is, how many grammage? 250 milliliters. Again, if you do canning or whatever you do, acidity is very good, and lemon juice or lime juice, it's very handy to have in the prepper pantry. I go through a lot of it, so I normally pick it up in Lidl, but it is a slightly bigger bottle. And again, if it's something that you like to have or think that you should have, then I think it's a fairly good price. Right, next thing, guys, I picked up, it's my favorite, is tuna chunks, and they're 55p. Again, pretty much the same across the board, so I picked up 2 of them. The dates at the moment now going to December 2027, so we have quite a long date before even we start looking at it approaching a date, so that's very, very good. Another thing, guys, is the chocolate. We all know we've been threatened with the cocoa shortages, so I pick up the chocolate bars purely for baking. This is the basic ones. Currently 49p. If you've been following my channel and my little prepping shops, they're gone up from 29p, 32p, 36p, they're on, and now 49p. So you can see the prices are going up quite steadily, and I doubt that will be slowing down. And another thing, guys, I'm still very unsure about this, right? But I do have some, I've picked some before, I tried this, and maybe you can tell me what on earth you would want to do with this for a long term. But, okay, this thing is a beef paste, and I do salmon paste, and I've tried this before, and I found them grainy, and I just can't figure out, right? They're 49p, so this is a tiny little jar, it's only got 75 grams, okay? It says it's a beef paste, but it does have 37% beef and 34% chicken, and then the rest is obviously bits and bobs. So point is, okay, 49p, 55p. It's, you know, 6 pence difference, and I'm wondering whether those things are actually good. I have bought some, and as I said, I tried it, and if you have a specific taste or flavor craving, I suppose it's good to have it in your prepper pantry, because I always suggest you have a variety of things, just because when things are tough, you would want to have a bit of a variety. So that's why I got it. So if any of you have any good suggestions of using this, and I'm talking about a part of putting this in your sandwiches, then please let me know down below. So nonetheless, guys, yes, £4.93. I kind of thought, yeah, it doesn't look particularly that impressive, but nonetheless, we still have, you know, we've got some protein, we have some carbs, we have some sauces, and we have some beans, and we have a little bit something sweet. So it's not really that bad after all in terms of the nutritional or filling capabilities. So here we are, guys. Well, anyway, I do hope you have enjoyed the video. Don't forget thumbs up, maybe subscribe if you haven't. My channel is a lot about prepping, cooking, pantry, a lot of things related to everyday, but obviously prepping. And yes, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.